Ladies and gentlemen, the patch notes have just dropped for 2.90 in Assassin's Creed Rebellion, and oh my god, it's just mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing. This update is going to make good heroes even better than they are, amazing heroes even more amazing, and very poor heroes actually more viable in the game. It's a huge update, absolutely huge. I've been covering this game for about 8 months now. I'd say probably hardcore. This is the first update that's got me up off my seat, absolutely buzzing for it. So please go to the forum, show them some love, and tell them Charlie B sent you. So let's get into the update. Right. I'm excited to announce that update 2.9.0 has a target release date for next week and includes a new hero, new gear items, and many game improvements. Crafting several new Tier 5 and Legendary gear items such as the Sword of Altair, Cassandra's Sword of Camillus, and Bayak's Blade of the Sands, Isaac's the Visper's Eye, and more. Recruit a new hero eye to your Rebellion Brotherhood. Strike enemies in combat with Asp Venom skill to inflict them with a powerful poison. This update also includes various visual improvements and bug fixes to enhance your game experience. Read on more, which I want to do because I'm buzzing, cannot wait. So right, new hero. All knew she was coming a couple of days ago, but we've now got the rarity, class and role. So she's a legendary hero in the Shadow class stealth. She'll have this nice little symbol next to her name. This here's just a backlog of that, or a bio of her. I'm not going to read that out. I'll let you go through that. Right, her skills. Stealth Master, Fleeted Foot, Dual Wielder, Free Runner Expert. So doesn't look like she's going to have any Grandmaster abilities that actually grant a 100% chance to pass that check. But she's got a very nice new skill by the sounds of it called Asp Venom. Poisons the enemies permanently, dealing an increased amount of damage every tick. Now, if she's got some decent attack and this does scale off her attack, this is going to ramp up very quickly. And I'll be looking forward to taking this into the last mission if she can get there long enough and take out Tornado. The longer we're in the fight, the more this is just going to boom, 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 boom. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be a nice little ability. Master Trainee, as is a HQ skill. Not really fussed about that, to be honest with you. Right, new legendary gear. So this is an item that she's getting, and that is Jeroboams Greaves. So these are her boots. Unfortunately, it says that they'll be available to craft on the 3rd of June. It's going to be a while till someone has a 5-star. They could bring out a deal, and even if you do get absolutely well lucky with the cubes, if they release them for her, there's only a limit on them. And even if you finish top in your Helix Rift event, you're still not going to have enough to 5-star straight out the gate. So she's going to have to wait a little bit to see what these boots are actually like for her. But it's nice to know that they've released a new hero and already given them a legendary piece of gear. Now this is the bit I'm excited for. 12 new gear items. So we've got 5 legendary weapons, 2 legendary armors, 3 tier 5 armors and 1 tier 5 weapon. So let's have a look. We've got the Sword of Altair. Now this I cannot wait for. He hits a bit like a noodle. He really is lackluster in the attack department for somebody who wields a sword. So hopefully this does increase his attack value by a nice amount. Obviously make his throw knife ability more viable as well, because that will do more damage. And yeah, hopefully this weapon will give him a few added bonuses for crit chance, crit rate and things like that. So that would be a really, really nice, added bonus to Altair. I think a little bit of navigation on that would be nice as well. Round him off as a very, very, very well-rounded hero if all them were on the weapon. Right, this one I'm really intrigued about because of the mechanics of Cassandra. So Cassandra's Sword of Camillus. Basically, she has the potential to be a good hero. Her poison doesn't do enough damage and she doesn't do enough damage. So hopefully this legendary weapon will give her that damage boost. So if it gives her a higher attack, her poison, if it scales off her attack, should do more damage. She should hit harder, and it should just make her a more viable hero when you have to take her into Helix Rift events. Bayak's Blade of the Sands. Now, he is another hero I quite enjoy playing. He hits reasonably hard, but one of his abilities, which when you go into combat takes like 5 ticks to charge up, and when you let it off, it's so disappointing. So hopefully this weapon will give him something to make that ability a little bit better. So obviously more attack will help. Hopefully it will give him a bit more damage on his bow and arrows as well, because his attack will increase. And hopefully there's something on there that gives him a bit of a dodge mechanic and possibly integrates well with the fact that he can actually perfectly block an incoming attack. So you take 0 damage. So that'd be quite nice. This is the weapon. This update couldn't have gone better for me. This really couldn't. I'm looking forward to obviously Altair, Cassandra and Biax weapons, but these two at the bottom are the ideal two I wanted. Alexius, the Flax, is it how you pronounce it? Flax of Olympus. He is my favourite hero by a country mile in this game. I absolutely love Alexius. He already hits very hard, but if this just gives him increased attack, his Ring of Chaos is going to do more damage. His Spartan Kick is going to do more damage. His Flame attacks are going to do more damage. Oh, he's just going to be so much better than he already is. And I mean, he already crits for about 5k on most enemies at the level I've got him. So if he's got this weapon, he could be hitting so hard. So, oh God, I'm excited for this. I really am. And this one is probably the weapon I'm the happiest about. And that's Isaac's, the Viscer's Eye. Now, I just did a video on him, and it was like they didn't know what to make him. They didn't know whether to make him an assassin or a DPS hero. He's got heavy armour, but yet he assassinates, he wields a spear, but he can't navigate probably because of the heavy armour. His assassination, his lethalticity, the items on him gave that no benefit. So it was like they just didn't know what to do with a hero and kind of messed everything up by not knowing. So, hopefully this will make him hit harder. Hopefully this will increase his lethalticity and just make him more of a viable hero so that people will actually be like, oh, I want to play Isaac. And that's what I'm hoping this does for him. We've got 2 legendary bits of gear here. It would have been nice to see Darius get a legendary weapon, but if this legendary armor works by giving him a bit more crit and a bit more crit chance, he's built to crit. His skills are all about critting, and that's why he kind of flies under the radar not having his own legendary weapon, because if all the crits add up, he hits very hard for an assassin. He can hit 3.5, 4k attacks at times. So if this can bump that up, then I think him not having a legendary weapon at the moment isn't the end of the world. Lucas's robes, the lunar robes, hopefully this increases his dodge because he's already a little dodge machine. He hits very hard as it is anyway, so hopefully this will give him a bit more attack as well. But Lupo has been very flimsy. He's a very good hero, but he's one of them that if he does take a hit, he can only really take 2 or 3 hits at high-end content before he's done and dusted. So hopefully this will give him a nice bit of armour as well and just bulk him up a little bit, make him a bit more viable. Now, before I go into these, well, I'll quickly run over them. You've got an area of effect, medium armour, medium DPS armour, and medium support armour. So we've got the Tereko Kote, the Warrior's Tunic, and the Tactician's Maul. These are obviously going to be equipped by Beatrice and Musa, which is good because Musa's terrible. Beatrice is awesome, so this will just make her even better for newer players. Well, not newer players, because you still need them at quite a high level. But Mario's finally getting a bit of armour, and so is Andrea, and Maria Thorpe and Blackbeard. So nice little bonuses for them. Blackbeard and Maria also get the support sword as well, along with Machiavelli. I am not even attempting to do this because that looks IL to me. I don't know. There's a funny little line there, and it's the concierge. I don't know. Apologies, but yeah. Anyway. But what they're doing with this is there's an exclusive limited time gear bundle that will be available when 2.9 launches. The players of Brotherhood level 30 and above, the bundle will include all of them items basically. Now I don't know whether they're going to put coins in this deal, extra credits in this deal. This will be a cash deal, 100%. Guarantee that. There's no way they're going to do this for in-game credits. The amount of people that save up their Helix Rift events, this is a money maker for them. There is not a chance in hell this will be credit based. But But what it does do is it does give you all 4 items instantaneously. So you haven't got to worry about crafting them. I'm presuming that's the thing. I can't think that they'll just give you the materials to craft them and then make you craft them. I'm sure they'll just go straight into your infantry. It says for Brotherhood levels 30 and above. I mean, I think you have to have a hero at least level 45 to equip the accessory or the armour. But I know 45 is the sweet spot for being able to equip all items on them. So yeah, if you're level 30, it's going to be a little while before you can use these. But if you've got the money to do them, it saves you farming the rare materials. And that's how I think it will come into the game. I literally think that they'll just give you these items so you haven't got to waste the coins on them, crafting them, the time it takes, and the rare materials. So I may pick this up. I don't know. I'll see what the offer's like when it comes out. If it's a bit too pricey, I'll just long it off. I've got quite a lot of rare materials. There's one that I have 0 off for some reason, but for the support gear, I've got like 14, 15 of them, so that's not going to be an issue. And then it goes on to give you your bug fix and game improvements. One of them, though, which I will say, is this little one here, was the one that I reported. I sent my video to Unibunny on the Discord and everything, and said, like, I knew it had happened in Story 28. It was happening in the Helix Rift as well, but I did the video, Rare Heroes Clearing Region 4, and during one of the cutscenes, at the end of the Mission 23, I literally couldn't activate one of my abilities because the camera dropped that low. Luckily enough, I managed to get through it, but I was like, this ain't on. Sent the video evidence in, a few other people confirmed it, and boom, I think it's the first time I've ever got a bug fixed in a game. So, thumbs up for that. So, yeah, I mean, I just can't wait. This is, wow, what, just wow, what an update. I'm absolutely speechless. So, they've said that they've got new content coming over the next few months, and we continue working on bugs, and so that's all good. The state of the game just looks awesome. You know, if you're playing this game now, there's a lot to be excited about. And if you're an endgame player, you know, at least you've got some new gear to put on your heroes, which looks like it could be in preparation for some really new content coming. So I'm absolutely buzzing. So I hope you've enjoyed this update. I hope that you are buzzing for it. As I said, show some love in the forums if you haven't already. Feel free to put whatever in the comment section you want. And don't forget, you can join my Discord server. It's in the description. So I hope you all have a fantastic day, Assassins. You look after yourself and just keep the buzz going. Take care.